Hey, what's up? This is Chosen, and this is going to be a Raid Shadow Legends video talking about the clan boss, rewards, drop rate, conspiracy theory, and if it's actually going backwards and all of that. I saw somebody post on Reddit that they did a really good job tracking their rewards and kind of charting it over the course of a few months. So I want to pull this up for you and share it with you so that you can come to your own conclusions on what you think and just kind of present to you as much data as I can here on the channel. Now, obviously, this is not data that I collected, and you're going to have to personally choose how much you believe it or don't believe it and all of that, but I will talk about if this looks realistic to me based on some of the data mining, drop rates, and some of the infographics and stuff that I've done, and we'll look at the clan boss drop rewards that were posted on Reddit and talk about if it is going backwards or not and all of that. Let's get into it. Alrighty, so I saw this post here talking about April 2023 clan boss chest reporting based on 2x for top nightmare and ultra nightmare. Now, if you're newer to Raid, what that means is that this person is in a clan and they are killing both ultra and nightmare demon lord every single day. And what happens when you do so is you get double the rewards. You get one chest for your personal achievement of downing the boss, or not really downing the boss, but doing enough damage, like 70.5 million on ultra or whatever. And then you also get another bonus chest for your clan doing enough damage to completely kill off the boss. So what you will end up seeing in most of the endgame top tier clans is they will have an expectation of everybody doing enough damage to make sure that the whole clan kills the ultra nightmare and the nightmare boss every single day. And then you'll see some clans choose to do brutal, some don't. It just kind of depends how much each clan wants to min max, but brutal is nowhere near as good as nightmare and ultra. And honestly, I usually just skip brutal even if I have a key to do it. But anyway, I saw this post and I thought it was interesting. And you mean, you know me on here on the channel, I love data and spreadsheets and analytics and drop rates and numbers and all the stuff that go into the macroeconomics of gaming. And I saw this and thought it would be fun to talk about here on the channel. But after a couple of hours, it got removed on Reddit and I didn't see anything like awful going on in the comment section or anything bad about this post. It was just somebody kind of sharing their data. I don't know if the Reddit moderators have a rule about people presenting their individualized data because they don't want it to be like biased or people lying or something. So I don't know what happened there, but the post got removed, but it looked authentic enough to cover here in the channel. And I did talk to the person myself via DM, and they seemed like a perfectly normal, nice person willing to present the source data and all of that. So I thought it would be worth comparing to some of the drop rates that I would expect to see. And we could talk about if things happen to be trending in a negative direction. So what I want to talk about is the shard data that we're seeing here on Nightmare and Ultra, because that's what most people are going to be interested in tracking in terms of reward acquisition via fighting the Demon Lord. So you've got Nightmare up top here, and then Ultra Nightmare down here on the bottom. And then in the yellow, you're seeing Sacreds, and the blue is Ancients, the purple is Voids on both of these charts, and that is denoted over here on the right. And what we're seeing on a Nightmare is, I mean, 5 and then 4 and then 1 and then 2. So it looks like it was getting worse, but then back up to 5. And then, I mean, this is a little bit fishy. In 2023, they haven't had a month near a 4 or a 5. It's just been 0, 1, 2, 2. So I would say that is a little bit cause of concern. Let's see what happens on Ultra. So you've got your 7, your 11, 6, 13, 8. And again, this line right here is the new year, and you've got 4, 6 looking alarming, but then they do get that spike up to 12, which is in line with some of the 11s and 13s that were over here for Sacreds, and then 8 right here. So Voids 12, 10, 11, 11, 13, 13, 9, 9, like mostly par for the course. Ancients don't really seem to be changing. Looks like about an average of upper 20s, low 30s, and it's kind of staying true in 2023, upper 20s, low 30s. Like the most alarming thing for sure would be up here on the Nightmare rewards that have been really, really bad. I mean, in 4 months, you're talking about 3, 5 Sacreds in 4 months, and they got 5 Sacreds in 1 month on Nightmare. So I would say that is worth being curious about. It's possible based on something like this that they adjusted the amount of sacreds you're getting on Nightmare. I'm not against being open to that being a reality, so it might be something that I'm gonna have to start tracking in my clan or seeing about re-data mining some of these drop rates and stuff, because that is, I mean, a 4-month sample size, that's a lot of chests. If you're getting 2 a day, that's 60 times 4 is 240 Nightmare chests. That's not like 50. That's not a small sample size. Obviously, you would need like 1,000 for it to be really robust, but it's definitely not a small sample size. And also over on the website, I'll try to remember to link to this down below for you. We do have an important infographics section. We're always developing these things, and I'm going to try to do a good job of making sure they get added here to a spot that you can go to just collect all of these nice resources to have at your disposal. But anyway, if we scroll down a little bit, I've got one that I had produced a little while ago talking about the Demon Lord expected resources acquired per month. And what we see here is on Nightmare, we're talking about 3 or 4 sacreds a month, and on Ultra we're talking about 8 or 9 sacreds a month, somewhere in there. So between the two, if you're doing Nightmare and Ultra every month, you should be at about 11 or 12 sacreds every month on average. So if we go back to their chart and we combine the totals for every month, remember we should be at about 11 or 12. I'll denote that up there. We've got 5 plus 7 is going to be 12. Let's write that. And then 4 plus 11 is 15. 1 plus 6 is 7, a really bad month there. 2 plus 13 is 15. 5 plus 8 is going to be 13, and then 0 plus 4, 4. That is really, really, really low. 1 plus 6 is 7, 2 plus 12, 14. So that goes against the conspiracy theory right there. And then 2 plus 8 is 10. So they are definitely struggling with bad RNG here in 2023. Their rewards are a lot worse over these 4 months compared to like these 4 months. So you're looking at 15 plus 7 is 22, plus 15 is 37, plus 13 is 50 that they got in 4 months over here. And then in these 4 months, you're talking about 11 plus 14 is 25, and you're getting 35. So 15 sacreds less over that next 4 months sample size compared to the last 4 months of 2022. And remember, based on the infographic, we should be expecting to average that 11 or 12 that you see up top here. So it looks like they were getting slightly good luck in the second half of 2022, and they are definitely getting bad luck so far. But it's correcting the last couple months. I mean, between March and April, they've had good luck. It's just they had a brutal January and February. So yeah, I don't know. It looks mostly within the realm of realistic to me. It looks like pretty accurate data and a pretty good job of charting. And it looks like it's something to be expected. You know, you're going to have a stretch of a few months where you're having good luck, a stretch of a few months where you're having bad luck. And all of the data looks pretty, like, I can't confirm a conspiracy theory. But it is, I would say the Nightmare Sacred Rewards, based on some of the charting I'm seeing, it may proc me to wanting to track my own Nightmare rewards. I've noticed just kind of randomly that sometimes it seems like, geesh, I just got like 7 sacreds this week. And then sometimes I go like 2 weeks without getting one. So there is definitely, when you've got something that's kind of that low of a drop rate, you can have some stretches where you have really, really bad luck and it starts to seem like it got changed and there's some sort of a conspiracy going on. Now, also, some people don't know this, but on the RSL Helper auto clicker tool that's really popular in the raid community, there is a tab where it does show you your clan boss loot, both over the last 7 days and over the last month. And it looks like, I mean, I don't know. I need to be better about making sure I always only collect rewards when RSL Helper is live. But the thing is, every time there's a patch, RSL Helper is down for a little bit. It's down for a few days where you're collecting resources, or you happen to kind of log in on your phone in the morning before you go to your PC and stuff like that. So it ends up not being perfect, but it's actually showing that I'm having horrible luck on sacreds and stuff as well. I've only gotten 5 in the last month according to this. And even if I missed a couple because there was a patch or I checked on my phone or something, I would still only be at like 7 or 8. So it's looking like I'm having a bad month as well. And I'll have to do a better job of charting this stuff to see if I can confirm or deny some of these other findings that people are getting within the community. So this is definitely something that I will keep an eye on because Demon Lord is the most consistent and rewarding part of the game in terms of consistent resource acquisition. So very important for us to monitor that and make sure it is stable and functioning properly and all that, because if it gets adjusted, that's going to be something that we definitely need to know and talk about, because it will change the whole structure of how we are planning for things like guaranteed summoning events and the point structure and how hard it's going to be to complete them and all of that for accounts that are trying to really min-max the micro and macro perspective of the economy within games. So let me know your experience down below, and also remember to subscribe on your way out if you enjoy daily Raid Shadow Legends content. I appreciate all of you. Have a great rest of your day. Thanks for watching. Peace.